fixed the alphabet, I fixed chess, I fixed the entire United States. But you guys just never settle, do you? Every time I fix something, I get a zillion comments telling me, ooh, fix this, fix that. And nothing gets brought up more than telling me to fix the world and make Earth 2. And you know what? I see every one of those comments. I think about this all the time. This blessing about being objectively right about everything is also a curse that plagues me every day. The responsibility of fixing the entire planet and all its problems in a 10-minute video is too much, man. So I'm here to propose an offer. You tell me everything you want me to fix, big and small, and I will use those ideas to fix the world just one piece at a time, starting with this video. This means 3 things. 1, you guys get a whole lot more videos. 2, I get an indefinite amount of time to create Earth 2. And 3, you guys get to directly help me do it. This is a win-win for all of us. I think this is the best solution considering the dire circumstances. Each episode, I'll fix a couple things from your comments, then I'll post that episode, then you guys comment more things that I should fix, then I'll make an episode about that, then becoming a big old cycle going on and on until there's nothing left to fix and the planet is perfect. Sometimes at the end of the episode, I'll ask you guys how we should go about fixing a specific one thing. Let's try to fix. So make sure you stick around for that if you want to have some input and of course be featured in the next episode. And to keep track of our progress on a global scale, at the end of each episode, I'll physically print out our best fix for the day and I'll tape it onto this globe that has yet to arrive in the mail. And we'll see how crazy it gets by the end of the year. But enough yapping already, let's just get into it. This is Fix the World episode 1 of many. I think a great way to kick off this whole thing on the right tone will be to fix the most iconic go-to places for anyone visiting our lovely planet. The 7 wonders of the world. These are some of the most impressive and iconic buildings and structures that have ever been made by humans. They're placed all across the world and they have some pretty solid variety. I think most people have at least heard of the 7 wonders of the world, but it feels like most people can't even correctly name all of them. And I think the main reason for that is there's not even 7 of them. Depending on the list that you're looking at, there could be 1, 8, or even dozens. So let me break it down for you. Essentially, there's 2 main groups of the 7 wonders of the world: the 7 wonders of the ancient world and the new 7 wonders of the world. This chunk right here is what most people are familiar with because they're relatively new, because every single one of the ancient wonders has since been destroyed, other than the pyramids. The Giza pyramids, of course, stand right in Giza, Egypt, and while they're all jagged and broken down at this point, they apparently used to look pretty dang nice. I'm sure you've heard the main controversy surrounding these. Essentially, the big debate is whether humans built it or aliens. What do I think about it? I don't know. Nobody really knows. So I think the most clear solution to fix this is we just make another one. If we can do it now, we'll know it was possible that they did back then. Maybe we build a few just to prove that we're better than our past selves. And hey, we already got a pretty good head start with this Bass Pro Shop. We'll let that count towards the tally. Bam. And next we got the Great Wall of China, which of course spans all across China. You know, it was always one of those fun facts that you could see this from space, but like, so what? You can see the entire planet from space. That's nothing special. Anyway, this ranges from 16 to 26 feet tall, and I'm sure it stopped thousands of people from crossing this mountain, I guess. Okay, so apparently the Great Wall is this whole chain right here, but apparently there's a bunch of other side walls that don't technically count that are scattered all across China. So what I'm thinking is we just connect all of these walls so that they're all technically the one same Great Wall. And honestly, while we're at it, let's just keep expanding the wall. I don't know, I think it would just be kind of funny to see how long we can make this single wall. Like literally just never stop building this wall and see how far we can get while humanity's still alive. That'll do. You know, I think I changed my mind about the pyramids. I'm tired of all the buildings in the desert being desert colored. I'm just asking for some variety, man. And next we got the city Petra. And I can't be the only one that's just now hearing about this. This is a whole city in South Jordan that represents all these different groups and cultures. And it genuinely does look really, really cool, which is why it's gonna be so tragic that we gotta take it off the list. Listen, I think it's just as cool as any of these other ones, but for the sake of the people, it's gotta be something a little more relevant. Of course, I'm talking about the Vegas sphere. Come on, this is supposed to be the new 7 wonders of the world. Our era that we're living in needs a little more representation. And this is without a doubt one of the craziest structures that we've ever built as people. Welcome to the list, bud. No more Petra. And of course, next we got the Colosseum. This is the classic football field made out of rocks over in Italy, of course being built back in the good old days of the double digits. This used to be quite the arena. They'd have gladiator fights, plays, chariot duels. All I'm asking is just to bring some of that back. This is the sickest venue ever. All I'm saying is just to fix it up a little, make it all complete, however that's supposed to look, then start having some events in there. It's already the most iconic tour like ever, but imagine Taylor Swift ends it in the Coliseum. Nothing would be more iconic, that's all I'm saying. And that's not even mentioning bringing back any of the fights, which apparently was already in the talks for a little bit. Let's make it happen. If this is a wonder of the world, why not keep revamping it and making it immortal? We can't just let it die out like the ancient wonders of the world that are already gone and forgotten. People are already thinking about the Roman Empire. Let's let them live it. And let's move over to the west with our North American representative, Chichen Itza. This was built by the Maya people back in the day. Most people think of just this one pyramid, but Chichen Itza is actually a whole city. Honestly, I don't really have many complaints with this. It's pretty awesome. I'm a little more interested in the grand ball court that's right next door. Like, are you kidding me? This is where the Maya would ball up with a soccer basketball hybrid and compete to see who gets to be sacrificed to the gods. There's a little debate whether it was the winners, losers, or someone else that was sacrificed during the games, but overall it's a crazy concept. I think you already know where I'm going with this, but like the Coliseum, let's get some events going. Just keep the place pampered up, make it all nice and shiny, and start having a regular schedule of these ball games again. That would probably be one of the most surreal experiences ever. We can leave out the sacrifices though. I don't know if that'll pass anymore. Going down south a little, we got the classic Machu Picchu. This city in Peru was built by the Inca Empire this time. You can definitely see why people wanted to settle here. It looks amazing. It just looks so calm and peaceful and nice. But what are you supposed to do after you're done chilling? Most people get up there, vibe for a little bit, and then just walk back down. But why not let people stay a while and have some fun? So I now present, Booyah! Welcome to Cusco-topia, the ultimate summer getaway, complete with water slide. This is the best way I can think of to keep Machu Picchu up with the times and be super fun for the whole family. Next, we got a staple of India, the Taj Mahal. Honestly, this has been kept up really nicely. The other wonders should be taking notes. Honestly, it just looks really clean and cool during the day. I think a clear fix to make this look super hype at night is just to add some RGB all over. Works really well on white buildings, and since it's already pimped out with all these lights, might as well add a nice sound system and host some raves. If you can't tell, I like the idea of hosting awesome events at these awesome venues. And last but not least, we got Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro. I think this one's pretty obvious. You don't have to change the structure or anything, just anytime there's a photo, you gotta add the Rio de Janeiro filter. All done, there we go, guys. I think this is a really good start on our journey to fix the entire world. Here's a clip of future me taping some of this onto the globe. I think this was a good episode 1 of the series. There might be some random format changes and the episodes could evolve over time. It's great. I'm open to suggestions for how these videos go. For next episode, let's try to fix American football. Way too many breaks and it's just a bunch of dog piles every 2 minutes. Let me know what you would add or change to make it a better sport and I might use your idea. And again, let me know what else you want me to fix you could inspire part of or even an entire video. I see your comments easier if you're a channel member. Thank you guys for the support. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.